Alright, welcome back. It's time for us to talk about the last bucket of operators. And as you can see on the screen, these are comparison operators. Basically, these are the operators we use in our code when we are comparing quantities. It can be comparing variables to a constant. Let's take a look at them. The first one is equal. When we are comparing two quantities, two variables, two constants, we use a double equal sign. So pay attention to this double equal sign. You might ask why not a single equal sign, because in the programming language, if you have to assign a value to a variable, you say a equals 25. So a single equals is already used for assignment. So when we want to compare, we go for double equals. That's why when we say a equals 3, we are telling Python to store the value 3 in a variable called a. On the other hand, when we say a equals 3, what we are trying to say is a equal to 3? So it's important to keep that in mind, that double equals is an operator that is used to compare values, check for equality, whereas single equals is an assignment operator. All right, it's very simple to understand the rest which are on the slide here. Greater than, you know what greater than is. Less than is the same. Greater than equal to is exactly what it looks like it is. It checks whether the quantity on the left is greater or equal to the quantity on the right. Similarly, less than equal to does the same in the other direction. And then finally we have a not equal to. So in this case we say an exclamation mark and an equal to is a not equal to operator in Python. And we can see if we say enter your age, and if the age is not equal to, let's say, if the age is not equal to, let's say, 25, we can say you are not 25 years old. Another example would be enter your age. If the age is less than 13, then we can say you cannot watch a PG-13 movie, you are not allowed, etc. I know these are like very simple toy examples, but I'm using them to highlight what these operators are actually used for. So let's take a look at this in code. So this time we'll do something different. Instead of writing a Python program, we'll just do something directly on the terminal or command line. So just say Python, don't give a name of the program. So here I'm going to say a equals 13. Now if I have to check is a equals, if I want to say whether a is equal to 22, instead of saying a single equal, I'll say double equal and say is a equal to 22, and the answer would be false. A is not equal to 22. I can similarly say is a greater than 20. The answer is false, because as you can see a is equal to 13. Single assignment, single equals means assignment, double equals mean comparison. And then you can test the other things as well. So let's just say is a not equal to 22? Yes, a is not equal to 22. Is a greater than equal to 10? Yes, a is greater than or equal to 10. So this basically is showing you all the operators. Just for completeness sake, we can do is a less than equal to 88? Answer is yes, right? And again, of course, you can mix it with the logical operators. You can say is a greater than 10 and a is less than 33, and the answer is yes, a is greater than 10. And so in the last statement, what we did, we used the comparison operator as well as the logical operators to make a single statement, right? And this can be used with an if statement in your code, where you have to check a bunch of things. Like normally the conditions are something like if the input string that the user entered is not empty and it is greater than 5 in length, then you can say, hey, it is a valid, acceptable, let's say first name. Or if the email entered in the web form on your website ends with a .com or a .net or a .edu, then it is a valid email. So I hope this example clarifies the operators. So we've looked at all kinds of operators now. We hope to use them in our code very soon. I will see you in the next video.